Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to an episode of the Kansas City Royals rebuild here on MLB The Show 23. Now, I talked about this in the last episode I uploaded in the New York Mets series, so if you want to go check out what I say in full, go check out the beginning of that video. It's the episode 14 or whatever. I think it's episode 14. But yeah, the most recent Mets video, basically. So I talk about where I've been, and if you want to go see fully of where I've been, go click on the link in the community tab for the main channel video, because that explains what's going on, what's happening, where I've been, why I haven't been uploading, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to go see that, go take a look at the community tab, and you'll go from there. So I do want to say one thing. Unfortunately, I can't have the spring training highlights for you guys for the 2025 season, year number 3. I filmed them, I recorded it, I had it all ready to go, but then obviously my PC had its problems and I can't turn it on and I can't use it right now. So, and obviously I didn't put it on a flash drive in time, so that spring training video is currently lost to time right now. It could possibly be recovered if I can ever get my PC to turn back on and get it to work again. But for right now, we have to move on from the spring training highlights to go right to opening day of year number 3. It kind of sucks, but it's not the biggest deal. You just missed out on some interesting highlights from some of our younger guys. If we go into the lineup, we are going to be having Walter Bike, however you want to pronounce his name, our number one pick, well, not our number one, our first ever draft pick in the franchise. He has made the team for year number 3, so he will be DHing in this third season. Lou Walls will be starting in center field and hitting 9th. Elliot de la Cruz will be hitting 5th and playing third base. Juan Soto, our new addition, will be hitting 4th in left field. So those are some of the big things that we talked about in the spring training stuff. We also have Matt McClain, who made the team this year. Zach Veen has made the team this year. So we've got, and obviously Alex Bregman made the team because he was one of our signings in free agency. So that is what we have going into year number 3. And also we talked a little bit about our new addition, Pablo Lopez, in the spring training highlights that you guys may never see. We brought him in free agency. He was our big money signing other than Juan Soto, obviously. So having Pablo Lopez hopefully will add some legitimacy and some consistency to this rotation, who last season and the past couple of seasons, really, since we started this rebuild, Brady Singer has not been very good. Roki Sasaki has been pretty good, and he's only going to get better. But Brady Singer has not been very good. Hopefully, year number 3, he can turn it around, and now he has a little bit of help with Pablo Lopez taking some of the pressure off. Ian Anderson will hopefully get better. Andrew Painter will hopefully get better. We also have Asa Lacy, who I'm not giving up on, obviously. He's our long relief guy. And then we have my 2 favorite bullpen arms, Dylan Coleman and Josh Stallman. We have Kendall Graveman, who we brought in free agency, and Joe Jimenez, who we had last year, and then Camilo Doval, obviously our closer. So I really like this bullpen. I really like this rotation. I think that we can do some damage this third season. Obviously, if we go to, if I can find it, if we go to our GM goals, first year we finished 65 and 97, not very good. But year number 2, last season, we finished 72 and 90. So we are only getting better, and I'm pretty sure we got even better in the offseason, obviously, with Juan Soto being brought in. That certainly helps legitimize our lineup. But bringing in Pablo Lopez adds a third arm that I'm very confident in can get us 8 wins, 10 wins. I think that all 3 of these guys can rack up 8 to 10 wins this year, hopefully even more. And I feel confident in Ian Anderson and Andrew Painter. They can get the job done in the back half. But I like the way this team is looking in year number 3. We've got opening day against the Seattle Mariners today on March 27th, 2025. I'm excited. Year number 3 is about to get underway. Hope you guys go and enjoy. If you do, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get year number 3 started with a bang.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Kansas City Royals were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set and towing the slab, George Kirby. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there.
All right, we start year number 3 the only way we know how, with Luis Arraez leading us off, one of the best hitters for average in Major League Baseball, and he will start his 2025 campaign with a leadoff single. That is a beautiful way to start this game and this season. Luis Arraez, obviously, we want to have him dominate in average. I want to get him back into the batting title conversations. Unfortunately, Bobby Witt, on the other hand, is going to have a double play. That's kind of sucky. That's kind of sucky there. But we got Vinny Pasquantino at the plate, hitting number 3. And we're swinging right off the bat there. That is got some distance to it. Vinny Pasquantino! Vinny Pasquantino, home run. What a way to kick off year number 3. That is amazing. That is a beautiful way to start year number 3. Just an unreal swing from Vinny, and we lead 1-0 already here on top of the first. And now it's the debut officially of Juan Soto, and he will have his first hit as a Kansas City Royal with a single into right center field. Juan Soto gets on base for the first time as a Royal, and now it's Elly De La Cruz, the top prospect in Major League Baseball. At least he was at one point in his career. And now he's playing Major League Baseball. Can he beat out the throw? 99 speed. He just did it. Elly De La Cruz is the fastest man alive. Oh my God. I did not think he was going to do it. A little chopper down the first base line, but Elly De La Cruz is just that fast. Home to first in 4.2 seconds. He might have been out, actually. His max speed was 18.9 miles per hour. Are they going to challenge that? They're not going to challenge it? I think he was out, actually. Can we go to a replay? Oh, I can't go to replay. I missed it. Teoscar Hernandez was our big free agent signing after year number 1. And now it's Juan Soto. But we've got runners on first and second, Soto and De La Cruz. A 1-2 count to Teoscar. We already lead 1-0, and I had a sinker down the middle, and I missed it? Are we talking the same thing right here? How did I miss that? I was very late. That's unbelievable. I could have smoked that baseball. But I've got another chance to redeem myself into the right center gap. That's going to send Soto home and send Elly De La Cruz to third. A 2-0 lead for the Royals. This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is the kind of offense that I felt we had up our sleeve coming into this third season. Now, if we can play like this consistently in simulation, we'll be a playoff team, no doubt about it. And now it's time for the rookie. Walter Bike. However you want to say his name. He's a rookie. He's here for the first time. His debut, officially. He played a little bit last season towards the end, but his official opening day debut for the team, he's still counted as a rookie. And he's got a chance to add some more runs, but unfortunately, it's going to die down a little bit too much in center field. Julio Rodriguez will be there. That's okay. We already got 2 runs. And now Roki Sasaki has a 2-0 lead, and he hasn't even been on the mound yet? I'm feeling pretty good. Luis Guillermo will lead off for the Mariners. A weird person to lead off, but whatever. Seattle's doing what Seattle wants to do. Sasaki starts the at-bat with a strike. 1-2 count. Here comes the splitter. Guillermo stares at it. Ball 2. All right, we'll go 2-seamer. Maybe that'll change some things up. He fouls it off. What can we go here? Let's go slider, tighten inside. Maybe that'll get him chasing. He doesn't go after it. Wow, I thought we'd maybe get him a little nervous and he'd have to go after it, but he doesn't. It's a full count to the leadoff man, and then he's going to send that fastball into right field. Teoscar will be there to grab it. That's the first out of the inning. J.P. Crawford, that's more of a guy that I would expect to lead off for the Mariners, but he is not. He is batting second. And we got him swinging on the fastball. We'll get him, hopefully, striking out on the splitter. He fouls that off. Let's go with the 2-seamer, a little bit away. Maybe we can get him chasing. He doesn't go after it. How do you not chase after that, JP? Fastball up in the zone. Strike 3, froze him. First strikeout of the year for Roki Sasaki, the Japanese phenom. And now it's Jeff McNeil, the former New York Met, playing second base now for the Mariners. That's a shallow ball. Can Teoscar make the play? Yes, he can. I was wondering why Luis Arraez never went after it, but it was all Teoscar all the way. And now it's time for Salvador Perez. We know this man did not lose it last year. Let's hopefully see him continue his consistency this year. Strike 3 called? Are you kidding me? What are we doing, Blue? That was not strike 3. That curveball, oh, that's so close. That cannot be strike 3. We also have another rookie, Lou Walls, who played a little bit last year as well, but now he gets to be here opening day with his rookie teammate, Walter. I think I'm just going to call him Walter. I like that. I like just calling him Walter because I can't pronounce his name, but he was the first ever draft pick we had here in Kansas City. He wasn't the most touted. He hasn't had the most potential or anything, but he's been consistent. He hits pretty well. We'll see how he does in his first full season here in Kansas City. Hopefully it's better than the year number 1 Bobby Witt had, where he was out after like 8 games. Julio Rodriguez hitting 4th for the Mariners. He will lead off the bottom of the 2nd. And he's got a 2-2 count. Here comes the splitter, and he hits that beautifully into right field. He's got extra bases guaranteed. Teoscar fields it quickly. It'll be a leadoff double for Julio Rodriguez. A beautiful hit on that splitter. Julio's just a tough man to get out. I don't know what else to say. That's a hard man to get out. He's a bad man. And now we've got Ty France, who I've never been that much of a fan of. I just didn't think he was that great. But we'll see how he does against us here as he holds off on the slider. Makes it 2-2. Roki Sasaki delivers the splitter, and you call the curveball in that location a strike. But for us on the splitter, it's a ball. I see how this goes. But a gassed fastball right past Ty France up in the zone. That's the second strikeout of the day for Roki. And now he's got Luke Voit and a runner going. Julio, I was not prepared, honestly. I threw that a little bit too late. I don't know if we would have been able to get him anyway. Oh, we struck out Luke Voit anyway. That's good. But I have no idea if I would have been able to throw out Julio regardless if I was paying attention or not. So for some reason, it didn't register in my brain that he was stealing the base until it was a little too late. But if I would have even been prepared, I don't know if we would have got him. And Cal Raleigh will swing and miss. We'll just do the official thing and throw it to first, get him out. So Julio Rodriguez's double does not come back to do any damage on us. That is good. And we get out of the inning unscathed. 2-0, we lead still. Top of the 3rd. Thankfully, that cutter is called for a ball. Cardinals are up 11-0 on the Reds in the 4th. That's just disrespectful. Bobby Witt sends that ball foul. It is 2-2. Come on, Bobby. Oh, Bobby. Don't go down swinging for that. I didn't want to go down swinging for that. J.P. Crawford, can he make... J.P. Crawford? J.P. Crawford makes the play. Ooh, here's our first challenge. I think that the Mariners should have challenged that Elliott de la Cruz play, but whatever. It worked out for us in the end. Crawford throws it to first. Are we going to accept this challenge? Oh, no. He was clearly out. I don't know why they even thought that we should challenge that. He was clearly out, not going to waste my time. But here's Vinny Pasquantino with a chance to add another home run to his resume. He's already got one. What a way to start his career. What a way to start his season. Year number 3. Oh, but I can't replicate it here in the second at bat. He's going to fly that out to left field, and that's going to be the second out, unfortunately. But we get Juan Soto up now, and he's got a single. His Kansas City Royals career is off to a good start. He's hitting 1,000, and he will not hit 1,000 anymore. He will hit 500. As he grounds out to second base to end our half of the third. We go bottom 3. Ramon Laureano has made his way to Seattle, and he hits one to left field off the wall. Yes, it will be. That is another leadoff double, back-to-back leadoff doubles for the Seattle Mariners. We'll see if they can do any damage with this one. They couldn't do anything with Julio Rodriguez, but maybe this will be different. Sal Frelick fouls off the fastball. Let's go with a splitter away. Maybe catch him. Yes, it does. Strikeout number 4, I think. Number 5 for Roki Sasaki, the Japanese phenom. And now it's Luis Guillermo hitting with a runner on second. He's way out in front of that 98. How are you way out in front of a 98 mile-per-hour fastball? I don't know, but he was. Here comes the splitter. Froze him. Strike 3. Number 6 for Sasaki. And there's 2 quick outs after the leadoff double. And now it's time for J.P. Crawford. And he doesn't get called strike 3 or strike 2 on that. I don't know how that wasn't a strike, but whatever. Ooh, way past the 2-seamer. Was not prepared for it. And we might as well go 3 for 3 on the splitter. Yes, we will. The double does not work again. It's a leadoff double back-to-back innings, but Sasaki works around it and gets 3 straight strikeouts on 3 straight splitters to strike him out. And we end the inning with no damage done. It's still 2-0. Elly De La Cruz over the glove of the second baseman McNeil, and De La Cruz has first and a leadoff single. I thought McNeil might have been able to make the play on that, and we are going to take second and maybe even third with Elly De La Cruz. You know how crazy I can get with Elly De La Cruz on base. He's taking this bag, no doubt about it. He almost could have stood up on that one. He was so quick. De La Cruz lets the locks flow as he steals his first base of the 2025 season. We're stealing third. I don't freaking care. I know we got a 1-2 count on Teoscar. We'll risk the strikeout to take a third base. Actually, forget it. I'm scoring. Get down. You got to be kidding me. Double play. I hate my life. I should have just let it go. Double play. Rodriguez makes the play and throws it to second base. So I screwed up Ellie's run there. I should have just let him steal it. But that was such an enticing pitch. I couldn't just let that get called for strike 3 when I had a chance to swing at it. And Teoscar does not put it low enough for the single. That would have been an RBI for sure. But we go bottom 4 after Walter flies out to left. De La Cruz will be able to field that at third and throw out Jeff McNeil for the first out of the 4th. Julio Rodriguez has a double. Can we strike him out here? He's going to be tough. Rodriguez is a very good player. One of the best players in baseball. Doesn't chase the slider. He's too good for that. He's too good to chase the slider, but we'll get him on the splitter, hopefully. It's worked last inning. Ooh, he doesn't go after it. Not tricked by the splitter. He's too smart. Here comes the fastball. Got him, froze. Strike 3, bottom of the zone. And that's number 8 already for Roki Sasaki. Could he be having a historic performance? We could be seeing beautiful history on opening day of year number 3. Unfortunately, Ty France gets a single with 1 out, so that's kind of stupid there, but whatever. It's okay. We got a double play opportunity. Luke Voigt, we struck him out earlier. Let's try to strike him out again. I'm going to go with the slider. This could work. Get him chasing. He's way out in front of it. End of the 4th. What are you doing, Voigt? He's talking to his bat like, what are you doing? The bat wasn't the fault. It was your fault. Sasaki's got 9, and we are in the 5th. We just entering the 5th. He's got 9 strikeouts through 4 innings. Roki Sasaki has been absolutely dealing in the first 4 innings. Salvador Perez will unfortunately ground out again. So we start with 1 down here in the 5th. Lou Walls, I want to see good production from him. I want to see him in the Rookie of the Year conversation. He's not going to be if I keep swinging like that, but he should be fast enough to beat the throw. Lou Walls is not fast enough. I don't even know if Elly De La Cruz would have been able to be fast enough to beat that. I don't know why I swung at that in the first place, though. And now it's Luis Arraez with 2 outs. He's 1 for 2 today. Luis Arraez! Way too early. All right, way too early on that one. We'll figure it out, though. Don't worry. I'll get her done. Going down low for that one. Luis sends that to right field, right center, and Julio will make the play. End of the 5th. But that's okay. We've got our runs. We just need to hold off with Sasaki now. And I think we're going to try to go for a record. I don't know what the record is for strikeouts in a game, but we are certainly going to try and go for it. Cal Raleigh was an all-star last year? That's kind of unbelievable, but whatever. 2-2 count to Raleigh. Give him the splitter. That's worked so much today. Number 10 for Sasaki through 5. Let me just quickly Google what the record is, just to be on the lookout. So let's pause real quick as I Google here. Strikeouts in a game record. So in 1962, Tom Cheney, or Shaney, however you want to say it, he struck out 21 batters in a game. An unspoken benchmark for exceptional performances, 18 strikeouts. Only 20 pitchers in history have struck out 18 batters. So we still got 8 batters to go to get to like historical margins, but 21 is the record. That's unbelievable, by the way. Can Roki get there? He's still got a long way to go, but there's still a lot of baseball to be played, and his energy is dropping, so that is a little bit concerning, but we'll see how he does as we move forward in this at-bat in this inning as a whole. We'll go with the splitter a little bit early, 2-1 count to Ramon Laureano, and he will just chop that back to the pitcher, and Sasaki will grab it for the second out. Frelick is up. He's got a 1-1. We'll go with the fastball for him, and he sends that grounder to second. Arraez will grab it, and high throw, but he got him in the end. Luckily, Vinny is a little bit taller than normal. 10 strikeouts through 5 innings for Roki Sasaki is a great performance. I don't think we're on pace for any legendary runs, but we'll still give it a shot as Bobby Witt sends that to center field. Rodriguez almost made the play, but didn't want to see that ball go past him, so he just steps in front of it. And it's a single to lead off the 6th for the Royals. Bobby Witt on first. We will obviously steal some bases with Bobby Witt because he's got 99 speed, and he's a speed threat. Ooh, but George Kirby, he learned his lesson. He doesn't want to see any more stolen bases because De La Cruz was stealing some earlier. We'll still take Bobby Witt's base here, and he's going to be on the run. Safe. Bobby Witt steals second. His first stolen base of the year. I don't think I'm going to steal third. I don't think that's a very smart thing to do, especially because how close of a play at second it was. But Vinny will look at a fastball. That is ball 4. He will walk. So runners on first and second to start the inning, and they are pulling George Kirby in the 6th. Who are they bringing in for him? Emerson Hancock. A 4.28 ERA in 7 games last year. 35 strikeouts, 22 walks. And he has to go up against Juan Soto in his first outing of the day. That's not the kind of guy you want to go up against when you're just coming out of the bullpen. Juan Soto does a job. It's not the job I wanted him to do, but it does move the runners. So that's something. First baseman does a good job to keep that ball in the infield. But Ellie De La Cruz, who is 2 for 2 today, has a 3-1 count and runners on third and second and third. Ellie De La Cruz into center field. I don't even think I can run on Julio Rodriguez. That ball was pretty close. Okay, so Ellie De La Cruz does not advance any runners and score any RBIs. Are they going to intentional walk? They are. Teoscar is intentionally walked with a 3-1 count. It might as well. I mean, who knows what would happen. So the manager walks me. Bases loaded for the rookie. This would be an unbelievable time for him to have his first hit of the year. Come on, Walter. You're DHing for a reason. Prove to me that you were the right pick to draft in year number 1. Prove it to me right here with the bases loaded, 2 outs in the 6th. Walter into left field. That's going to drop. He's got 2 RBIs. Walter will score 2. The Royals lead 4-0, and Walter is the reason. A 2 RBI single bloops it into left center. I couldn't be happier. Walter delivers when I asked him to. Salvador Perez will look at a fastball for ball 2. It's a 2-2 count. Runners on the corners with 2 outs in the inning. Can Hancock get out of the danger? Salvador Perez, a veteran, will stare at another fastball. It's ball 3. We got a full count, and Lou Walls is up next. Will Salvador walk? Will he get out? Or will he score some runs? Please call that ball 3 or ball 4. It's a walk! That was clearly a strike. I would have given that strike every single day. But that's another bases loaded appearance. And now it's time for the other rookie, Lou Walls. We are really testing our young guns here on opening day. Bases loaded. Lou Walls, strike 3. I tried to check. That one's on me more than it is on Walls. I apologize. I screwed that up immensely. I tried to check swing that. It did not work. It's a strikeout, inning over. But that just gets us closer to Roki Sasaki's destiny. 11 strikeouts for the Japanese phenom. Let's do this, Roki. You didn't get any strikeouts. Did he get any strikeouts on the 5th? I think he might have got 1 on the first batter. I can't remember. J.P. Crawford will ground that to a rise, and that will be the 2nd out. Jeff McNeil is up, and Jeff McNeil is down. Cheese, right past him. That's 12 for Roki Sasaki. 12 strikeouts through 6 innings is unreal. He's not going to get anywhere near 20 or 21 or 18, but if he could get to 15 strikeouts, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, I wasn't really paying attention, and Luis Arraez struck out there. That kind of sucks. But Bobby Witt is going to fly out to center field fairly simply. That's unfortunate, but Vinny Pasquantino is at the plate. He's got a home run. He's got another home run. No, he doesn't. I was hoping it'd be another home run. Didn't really get enough around that, and he will fly out to end our half of the 7th. But that just gives Roki Sasaki more time on the mound. I am going to warm up Kendall Graveman so we can get to see our new addition on opening day, just to be cautious. But we'll give Sasaki the 7th because we want to see some history. We want to see some absolute history. Rodriguez passed Arraez at second. That'll get into right field. I thought Arraez was going to have that easily, but he doesn't. Didn't get the glove around it. And the playoff predictor down the bottom ticker has us winning 94 games this year. That might be a little bit premature, but I don't know. I'd be down for it, I guess. That's a step on first and a double play. No, Rodriguez beats the tag. Pasquantino steps on first, gets Ty France out, but could not throw it to second to get Rodriguez out in time. And oh my God, we almost sent that ball to the moon. Luke Voigt, dangerous, but we've struck him out before. Can we do it again? He doesn't chase the slider. He's learned. That would have got him earlier in the game. But we'll go back to the strikeout pitch, the splitter, and it's just too disgusting. It's got too much movement on it. That's number 13 for Roki Sasaki. He might be setting Kansas City Royal records. I'll check that after the game to see if Sasaki's got a Royals record for most strikeouts in one appearance. Cal Raleigh strikes out, and that's going to be the 3rd out. Salvador will just deliver the ball to first base. That's 14 strikeouts for Roki Sasaki through 7 innings. I'm letting him go to the 8th. I know we got Kendall Graveman ready to go in the bullpen, but I'm letting Sasaki go. Why? I'd be stupid not to. That could get over the wall, actually. Oh, it's not gonna. It's just off the top of the wall. Soto, leadoff single. I thought Juan Soto might have just delivered a home run there. Elliot of the Cruz flew out to center field last time he was up, unfortunately. He could have had some real damage done there. I'm going to swing at this. No doubt about it. I'm swinging at that. That could drop. It's going to drop. And we could send Soto home. I think I might just do that. Juan Soto home. De La Cruz to third. He's going to throw it to third. But it's an RBI double for De La Cruz, sacrificing his time on the base paths to get the RBI. I'll take that. It's not ideal, but it does score us another run to give us more insurance for Roki Sasaki. This time, J.P. Crawford delivers the ball to first base in time. And now it's time for Walter. He had the little bloop single last time he was up that scored 2. We'll see what he can do now with nobody on base and a 2-1 count here in the top of the 8th. Maybe he can deliver us a home run. No, he can't. I should have swung at that in the first place. And I did, and it's a grounder second, inning over. But now we've got 14 strikeouts with Sasaki. His energy is very low, so we got to keep an eye on that. But we've got a chance to do some more damage here. That's 15. The splitter to Laureano works again. 15 strikeouts for Roki Sasaki. He has destroyed this Mariners team. A drag bunt situation. Very interesting. I'll go with a 2-seamer. Okay, De La Cruz is playing a little bit closer. Yeah, I know the pitcher's getting tired. He may only go 8. There's the bunt. Salvador's got a chance at it. 90 speed. Not going to be close. That was a beautifully done bunt. Perfectly done by Sal Frelick. And now it's Luis Guillermo, who is 0 for 3 today, hitting 128 on the year. Fouls off the fastball, but we'll go with that ever so dominant splitter, the strikeout pitch. They haven't been able to figure it out today, but they figure it out there. Guillermo sends that to third base. Cruz makes the play. 15 strikeouts for Roki Sasaki. J.P. Crawford. Here comes the fastball. Ooh, 95 on the gun. Doesn't get him. We'll go to the splitter. That doesn't get him either. He's going to pop that into left field, and that's going to be 2 outs and 2 on. Come on, Sasaki. Get out of the 8th. Preferably with a 16th strikeout. Jeff McNeil. Runners on first and second. Way out in front of that fastball. I don't know what he was thinking about there. But we'll go back to the splitter. Come on, Roki. No! Foul! Please go foul. Just barely. Ooh, just barely foul. Goes back to the splitter. Doesn't work. We'll go 2-seam. Here it comes. The 2-seamer. McNeil delivers. I'm going to send Soto to the home plate, and it's going to be way off target. I don't know if it would have been out if he would have been on target. It would have been very close. But Juan Soto did not deliver that ball very good at all. And we are in danger of letting this game get out of hand. Luckily, although 99 speed, that's going to be safe. Oh my God. Julio Rodriguez just did a little dribbler, but it worked out. Come on. Roki, maybe I got caught up in the, oh my God, I got caught up in it. Soto gets that in. Rodriguez will go from first to third. We gotta pull Sasaki. We gotta pull him. The Mariners are getting too close. It's getting too dangerous here. Graveman coming in. Sasaki had 15 strikeouts, and I might have gotten a little bit too caught up in the strikeout game and forgot about Sasaki's energy and he's losing control and stuff. So Kendall Graveman we get to see for the first time. Luke Voigt, what are you swinging at there, my guy? What do we go with here? Slider, obviously. 2 outs. Come on, Graveman. Got him! Strike 3! Graveman saves the day. But Sasaki, I really wanted him to go 8 innings and have a 16th strikeout. He couldn't do it. We'll warm up Camilo Doval to save the day, or to save the game. It's a 1-1 count to Salvador Perez. Nabil Crismat is the relief pitcher they brought on for the 9th inning. We'll see how they do. Salvador Perez grounds out. Oh, it's an error. I wasn't even paying attention. It's an error. Perez is on base to lead off the 9th. I'll take that. Lou Walls, I could certainly do with an extra insurance run since they scored 2 in that inning. Unfortunately, it's not going to come from Lou Walls. He flies out to the infield. McNeil makes the play, first out. But that just gets Luis Ariz up, who's not having the greatest day at the plate. But maybe we can change that with a base hit here. Come on, Luis. Don't swing at that. That's a strike. Yeah, I figured that was going to be a strike. I tried to not swing even, but I just pressed it for some reason. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'm swinging at that. Why did I swing at that? That looked like it was going to curve back into the zone, but it did not. It certainly did not. And that's a second strike. I don't know what I'm swinging at with Luis Ariz, but that's a double play. Unless Ariz can beat the throw, it's going to be tight, but he can't do it. That is the end of the top of the 9th. We will go into the bottom of the 9th with Camilo Doval closing out the game. I really believe he can get this done. Cal Raleigh, he's got 7, 8, and 9. That is very favorable for him to try to save this game. His first save of the year. 99 on the cutter. That's kind of disgusting. Here comes the sinker. And Raleigh will not strike out. He struck out all 3 times previously. He doesn't swing at that. Here comes the slider. That got him. He's 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. That's an embarrassing performance from Cal Raleigh. But we move on to Ramon Laureano. We know him from the Chicago Cougars rebuild that I did on the main channel that you might want to go back and check out from MLB The Show 21? I think it was 21 I did that on, or 22. I don't remember. It might have been 22. Slider coming in on the 2-2. He swung. That was a swing. How is that not a swing? 3-2. Got him on the cutter. 100 on the gun. Camilo Duvall not holding back here in the 9th. That's 2 strikeouts to start this half of the 9th. And another bunt from Frelick, but he got too much on it. Send it foul. Could not get us twice. We're going to go with the cutter. Got him! Froze! 3 straight strikeouts, and Duvall saves it for the Royals. What a game. What a game for the Royals. And we start 1-0 on our 3rd year campaign. And Roki Sasaki, player of the game, MVP of the season. Give him his flowers. What an impressive performance from Roki Sasaki. He went 7 2/3, allowed 9 hits. The hit number kind of got inflated after the 8th, or during the 8th. But 15 strikeouts, allowed 3 earned runs. A masterful performance, a masterful performance. And you know what? I'm going to Google it right now. What is the Kansas City Royals strikeout in a game record? It is... Oh, here we go. Bleacher Report says Danny Duffy breaks the Royals single game record with 16 strikeouts in 2000. Oh no, Zach Greinke had 15 in 2009, and it looks like Danny Duffy did it in 2016. He had 16 strikeouts. So unfortunately, we were 1 away from tying the record that Roki Sasaki, or that Danny Duffy did in 2016. But Sasaki starts the year with 15 strikeouts. I don't hate that at all. De La Cruz is leading most valuable player rankings. I like that. After game 1, can we see Cy Young stuff? They don't even have Sasaki. What? He had 15 strikeouts. He did have a crazy ERA because he got some hits and earned runs, but 15 strikeouts should put him in the top of the Cy Young rating. But now we're going to simulate the rest of this series against the Mariners, which is a 4-game set to start the year. That's crazy. Let's do that. And we are 2-1 to start the year. But we got our first scouting assignment of Season 3. I'm super excited. I'm pretty sure I fired one of my scouts and added a new one. I think it's this guy, Bill Berg, but I can't remember, honestly. This guy's good at finding position players, so we are going to do that for position players. But this is the first time we get to take a look at the class, and it looks like it's starting pitchers and closing pitchers. Great. We are obviously picking number 10 because we had the lottery in the off-season episode, and we fell to number 10, which is not great, but hey, it's still top 10. We're going to look at Guy Spencer because he looks like, at least off the bat, that he can smoke the baseball. So we're going to scout him. This guy has really good efficiency for pitchers, so we are going to scout some of these top-end pitchers, Mariano Juarez. And our third scout does very good with discovering position players. So we are going to scout... Let's see, who should we do? Probably Herbert Don, who also looks freaking amazing. Let's scout Herbert Don. So this class could be very good. Those guys look good. We're going to find out more about them as we move on. But we got to finish this 4-gamer against the Mariners. And we took 3 out of 4. We only lost the game that, unfortunately, Pablo Lopez pitched, our new pitcher. He went 7 innings, but he could not get the win. Now we have a 3-game set against the Dodgers, which is not that great of a series to have to go up against. They're 3-0. Then we go 2 Great American, 2 Comerica Park. I don't know where we're going to play. We'll probably play against the Rays in April. Yeah, let's play against the Rays in April for next episode. That sounds like a good idea. So we'll do that. We'll simulate this series against the Dodgers, and we sweep them. We swept the Dodgers. We're 6-1, boys. We are 6-1, and we are scoring runs. We scored 5, 6, and our only loss we have scored 1, but then we scored 11, 7, 4, and 8. And we're holding them to 2. We've held every team, or we held the Dodgers to 2 runs every single game. We held the Mariners to 2 runs in 2 of the 4, and then we held them to 3. We are not allowing a lot of runs. We are doing really well, and we're 6-1. The Tigers are 5-2, which is not great because we have to play them here. But we are 6-1. Let's play the series against the Reds. And we lost 2 against them, which kind of sucks. So there goes all my momentum. Mariano Juarez, we fully scouted him, and he looks really good. He really does look good. But now we have to change the prospect. This guy does pitchers, right? Yeah, he does pitchers. So let's do another pitcher. I'm not going to scout any of these closers because we're not really looking for a closer in the top 10. So we will scout maybe a bullpen arm. Ooh, Antoine Bell. I guess if his stamina is good, we could move him into a pitcher. But who's this? Sean Luther from South Carolina? Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. We are scouting you. And the other guys we're going to keep for another week. So can we not get swept? There we go. So we are 7-3 now. Going up against the Tigers. This is a big matchup. Let's take them. And we sweep the Tigers. We are 10-3 to start the year. Oh my God. I mean, I knew that I had big expectations for this team because I thought that we were a lot better than what we were last season, obviously. But we have lost 3 games to start this season. Ian Anderson, Andrew Painter, and Sasaki are on the mound against the Mariners, or against the Rays. I kind of want to play with Andrew Painter because we haven't seen him at all. We've seen Ian Anderson. So let's simulate that game, and we did lose. Of course we did. So we're 10-4 to start the year. What a crazy start to the season, to year number 3. Next episode will be the 9-5 Rays versus the 10-4 Royals. Painter will be on the mound. I can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.